Yeah.
What's Silent Bob's name in real life again?
Is that Jack
Kevin
Black?
something?
Oh no, yeah,
No.
yeah, it's not Jack Black. In my head, it was
Kevin
Jack
Smith?
Black, but it's Kevin
Kevin
Smith.
Smith,
Yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
I have a funny story about Kevin Smith. Uh,
Were
him
you
and
liaison for him?
well, years ago when I was still working on the food and beverage side of things at the Fillmore Charlotte,
Mm-hmm.
Jay and Silent Bob were doing like their. This was like early podcast days, and they had a pretty popular podcast, and they would go around to
Mm-hmm.
venues and like film it live in a venue, and would have people buy tickets and come in. So we had like a reggae show the night before in the Fillmore, and me and my buddy Michael Famiglia Chowder, my main man, him and I closed down the bar at the reggae show, and then we were the first people in the building. We locked the doors and set the alarm, and then we were the first people in the next morning. And we're walking through the green room, and Chowder's like, bro, we got to go downstairs. Let's go to the cage. And we had this thing called the cage where we kept all of our liquor, but we had also taken a derelict drum set from one of our bartenders and a couple of guitar amps and shitty guitars and a bass, and we had this kind of like basement jam area where we would definitely not smoke weed and drink beer on the clock and play music while we were supposed to be working. Um, uh, but but anyway, he pulled this jar out of his pocket and he's like, yo, I think that reggae band left their weed last night. Let's smoke some of it. Yeah. And I was like, what reggae band leaves their weed behind? Like, I don't think that's
that's
true.
like the one rule of stoners is like they don't. The one thing that they
not
don't
a
forget.
thing. And it
is
was
their
like
weed.
in a perfect little mason jar. Like it looked like something that was left in the green room. But of course, who was I to object? So we partook. And then we like went about our business and started working, and we're setting up the bar. And all of a sudden my friend Timmy Hendricks, who was the GM for Live Nation, called me, and he's like freaking out. And he's like, Daniel, have you seen something around the venue? I had stowed away for Kevin Smith in the green room and it's gone. And I was like,
Oh,
hold on
what
one
do you
second.
mean, bro?
I was like, hold on one second. He goes, did you smoke his fucking weed, Dan? And I was like, no, definitely not. So we put, the remainder back and put it back in the green room. So me and Chowder pinched Kevin's sack a little bit. But I don't think he was the wiser.